Hi guys, tonight I want to show you how to take one of my printables and actually use it in Design Center with the print and cut method. It takes a couple of steps, so you kind of have to have patience with it. When I design my printables, I try, if you'll notice, I keep really streamlined lines, really straight lines. That way they're easy to cut with scissors. Now I have access to the raw file, so I can easily put my stuff into Design Center, but I'm going to show you how you can do it. Okay, so first of all, I went ahead and opened my Google Drive, and I decided that I'm going to do this Alice file here. Okay, and I've already downloaded it, so it's here. Okay, now I'm going to open Photoshop. Okay, there's my Photoshop. Oh, hi. Okay, so we're going to file, and we're going to open, and we're going to find our Alice file. Where are you, Alice? No, let's just type you in. Find it easier that way. There you are. We're going to open you. And then it's going to, there it is right there. Now what I have to do is, okay, Design Center, and I think it's different for the silhouette, and I'm debating whether I should get one or not, but Design Center for the Cricut only lets you print, it won't let you print the whole page and cut it. Okay, it only lets you do, for Google Chrome, 5.5 by 8. That's why I can't just print this and put it in Design Center. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in 2 chunks. So I'm going to make like 2 little JPEGs. So here we got, I had to cut that. Okay, I need 2 hands for this, so hold on. Okay, so all I did was I cut the first half of the printable. So I cut this section out here, and I pasted it into a new document. Okay, so it looks like that. So we're going to save this, and I like to stick things on my desktop temporary file, so we're just going to put that as number 1. Okay, and we're going to save that as a JPEG. Save, save. Okay, there we go. Now we can actually hide that and use the same file. Go back to our Alice, and I'm going to now cut the bottom half of this and stick that into that file. Hang on. Okay, there it is. I took the bottom half of this file and I pasted it into here. And we're going to file, we're going to save as, and we're going to call this number 2. And we're going to save it as JPEG and save. Okay, so that's done. So we're actually done with Photoshop. We don't need to save any of this stuff. There we go. Okay, now we're going to open Design Center here. So what we need to do is create a new project. We're going to upload images. Upload image, browse. We're here on our desktop. We just look for that file named number 1. Okay, now normally I wouldn't take the time to put this in Design Center because the lines are so clean cut, but just for the sake of showing you, I want to go ahead and do it. So here, this is a complex image because it is so detailed. So we hit continue, and there's our file. So let's back up a little bit so we can see what we're working with. Okay, and then we want to delete all the white space and just kind of look around, make sure you got it all. I think there's some stuff here on the teacups. There we go. It's getting there. Get that out. That little one right there. Okay. We're going to hit continue, and we're saving it as a print and cut. Okay, so let's just hit save, and then that's going to save the file, and we're going to do the same thing for the other half. So I'm just going to put you on pause for a second. Okay, now it is in my little library here. It's over here. So let's do it again. We're going to upload an image. We're going to browse. We're going to find that number 2. Here it is. Open. There it is. It's starting to load. Sorry if there's that squiggly crap you get on the computer screen. Here we go. Now it's a complex image because it has a lot of details, and we hit continue. And there it is. Now I'm going to zoom out a little bit so I can see what I'm working with. Take that little erase, that little select and erase, and we just click on it until we don't see any white spots. And it looked like it did it pretty good, yeah? Okay. Now we hit continue, and we're saving as a print and cut as opposed to just a cut image. If we were going to save it as a cut image, that would be like, say for example, you saved a heart, okay, and you just want to do the, okay, here's a good example, sorry. See here on the print and cut, we see the images, whereas here we just see the shape. You would use this if you're going to cut something out in vinyl, or I don't know, something else. But say you had a heart that you wanted to cut out in vinyl and stick to your car, you would use it as a cut image because you just need the shape. When you want the print that's on the shape, you use the print and cut. So anyway, so there it goes. And we're going to go ahead and hit save. Okay, I'm going to put you on pause again because it's a large file, so it's going to take a sec. Hang on. Okay, our file is uploaded. So what we're going to do is we're going to insert image. And as we uploaded it as one big image, see how it's all together, as opposed to individuals. And we certainly could have done that. That's just more time consuming. And how, now you see how it's a lot smaller? You see, here's our ruler, right? And this is only about, see this little open me? That's only about an inch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it over here. And if you go to edit, you can see the size here of your images, but that's for the whole thing. So what I want to do is I'm going to just kind of eyeball it. So I'm making this for the smaller Happy Planner, the regular sized, which is 1.75 in diameter, in width. So I'm just going to take it to where I think, I just eyeball things sometimes. There we go. I think that's about right. Okay, so then we're going to hit our go button. And what's that? That's going to take us to an image here of our cutting mat. And it's going to tell me, yep, it all fits. So what we're going to do now, here's where you need a regular printer also, just so you know. Oops, you're not in focus. There we go. So it all fits. You see, these are our cut lines here. So as long as everything is in those cut lines, we're good to go. So we're going to go ahead and hit go. And then we're going to hit print page. Now that's going to take me to my regular printer, right? So I hit print. And I have an HP, which I love, 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 love. Hit print. I got this HP printer. Here, I'll show it to you while it's processing. Okay, here's my printer. I got this printer on HSN, and it was on special for like $79 with like flex pay. So I had like 4 payments of, I don't know, 20-something dollars. And it came with the Instant Ink program, like $30 credit for it. So I went ahead and signed up, and I'm telling you, I love this Instant Ink program. If you don't have it, here, I got one down here. Okay. Your printer talks to Hewlett-Packard, and you sign up for different programs. Like I signed up for 100 sheets a month for $4.99. And when your printer is running low on ink, it automatically tells the company that you're low on ink, and they automatically send you a new set. Like, you don't even have to keep track yourself. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Now what we need to do is we need to go put this into our Cricut. So, hold on. Okay, now all I did was I stuck the paper, the sticker paper, onto my Cricut pad here, mat, and I just, I put it right on the corner, okay, and I just slid it into the machine. Now, what it's going to do is there's a little like sensor in here, and it's going to read these little calibration things. So I found that if you turn off the light, okay, so I turned off my overhead light, and you close this, you get a better reading. because it's not seeing it. It's not distracted by a lot of light. So over here's our little go button. And I kind of help it a little bit. I just kind of like a mama. Okay. So, oh, I'm gonna hit the cut button. Now what it's gonna do, it's gonna go in and out, and it's gonna read. There we go. It's gonna read the little sensors. So it's calibrating itself so it knows that where it needs to cut. Okay, so I'm gonna put you on pause until it's done doing this. Okay, now it's just reading. It just has 3 corners that it reads, and then it'll start cutting. Hopefully we'll start cutting our image. Okay, so it's done calibrating, and now it's starting to cut the images. Now if you'll notice, there's a little extra line. Okay, that's just a bleed. That's so it has something to actually cut over and not cut into your image or leave any white area. So I know my mat's dirty, don't look too close. See, and it'll skip around, and like it'll do a little bit of a piece and then a little bit of another piece. You're like, what the heck? But it's really working, I promise. So that's what that looks like, and I'm gonna put you on pause until it's done. Okay, it's done printing. Cutting, I mean. So we go over here and we push this little eject button, and we take out our printable, and we're done with it actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it off the mat. I'm gonna do this one-handed. And what it did was it kiss cut it. It didn't cut it all the way through. Okay. And what I mean by that, let's see. Hang on. See? You're not in focus. Come on, focus. There you go. See? And this is what I meant by that little extra print. It kind of blurs it a little bit, gives you a bleed so you don't cut into your actual picture. So that's how we do that. And you can do that with any of my printables. A couple extra steps. I've been thinking about getting a silhouette only because I think the silhouette does a gives you don't waste as much paper, because see, I mean, that's really as much space as we're going to print on. So all this is just extra that you waste. See, it's a nice little cut, huh? So there we go. Thanks for watching. Bye.